everyone, and welcome back to week 5 in the garden. Today is finally mulching day. I'm so excited to get this done. However, we are having a heat wave here in Minnesota. It's only the first week of June, and the temperature this whole week is going to be in the 90s, which I'm not very happy about. Anything over like 75, I just lose all energy and just melt. So I'm going to try my best this morning. It's only about 11 o'clock, so it's not terribly hot yet, but it's still pretty toasty out there in the sun. I'm going to try to get as much mulching done today as I can. I have about half of my main bed already weeded, so putting mulch on that should be pretty quick and easy. The other half needs to be weeded before I can mulch. I may even try to do a quick little transplant of one of my plants that I need to have split before I add some mulch into that second section of the garden, but we shall see. So, also, did you see those gorgeous peonies that are just starting to bloom? I'm so excited. Normally I miss the blooming of the peonies because we are on our week-long camping trip, which is normally the third week of June. So I'm glad that they kind of started a little early this year. I'm super happy about that. Also, I did go to the garden center, you would have seen already earlier in today's clip, to look for some plants that I can only get there. They're an annual, I think they're a salva and in a purple. I could only ever find them there, so I went, picked up a few of those, and then I also did a little quick trip to Menards with my sister yesterday and picked up some plants. So later today I will show you what I picked up. So I got my gloves on and I'm ready to do some work. So let's go ahead and get started. about 3 hours now, but it's been very slow going. I did manage to get to the point that I thought I would get to where I needed to start weeding. I did a little bit of weeding in some of the sections, but I still need to do some more, and it is just too hot to be out there. Basically, when I was putting down the mulch, I would do like 2 bags, and by then I was getting overheated and lightheaded, so then I would do like 10 minutes of sitting in the shade, then I'd go do 2 more bags of mulch, and over again, until now. So it's just been a little slow going, which is sort of frustrating, and it's a little hard to go around all those plants too. So it's putting down the mulch itself is slow going, but then when you gotta be like stopping every 10 minutes, it makes it even worse. So I'm very happy with my results for today. So I am going to stay out of the sun now. I'm gonna do some work in the shady areas of my yard. First, I'm gonna go clean up my mess down there. My daughter Jo was kind enough to help me move all of the mulch down by the garden, so I didn't have to carry all of it down there, which was super nice of her. So I'm going to kind of stack it all up in one spot because it's probably going to have to sit there until tomorrow, and I don't want it to kill the grass. So I'm going to clean up my space, and then I'll show you the new plants that I picked up. So the first plant I picked up at Menards was this little fern. It was like $5 or something like that. This is amazing. I love this. This is a lavender tree. I saw them earlier in the season and they were like $35 and I wasn't going to pay that much. Well, they were on sale this week for $10. So of course I had to pick one up. It's in desperate need of some watering, but that's next on the agenda. But my sister was with me, so I made her get one too because she's like, oh, those are cool. So I ran back and got one for her too. I probably, now that I think about it, should have got a couple more, but one's enough. I shouldn't get greedy. Because I did pick up a hydrangea. I'm so excited. I picked up this one right here. It is called Bloom Struck. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's just a small one. This was, I think, was like $27, which I thought was a pretty good price. And it'll have either blue or purple blooms on it, depending on my soil. So that one will be going out into the cutting garden. And then what else did I pick up? Oh, I picked up another hanging basket. This one's just a simple, what do you call it? Impatiens. I wanted this for on my patio area in the shady areas because I have a lot of flowers down at the end, but I don't really have anything around my seating area, which is full shade all the time. So this will go nicely. So I mentioned I went to the garden center, and these are what I picked up. They are called Victoria Blue. They're a selva. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that or not. There we go. They're a full sun plant. These are one of my favorite annuals. I love these things so much. So I think I picked up 4 of these. I'm sorry, I only picked up 3 of those. And then I did pick up 1 snapdragon. I never have very good luck with these, but I thought I would give it a try. So we shall see. All right. So I think those are all the new plants that I have. So now I need to get out I need to water my plants really badly. I watered yesterday morning and it was really hot yesterday as well. So now all of my potted plants definitely need to be watered again. So that's what I'm gonna do next. Fun. You had to use my new hose and little spigot guy. for the first time. I showed you guys this a couple weeks ago, I think, but this is the first time I actually got it out and used it. It is this one right here. But I only got the 25 footer, which was not what I should have done. But this thing is awesome. It's super lightweight. No more lugging my stupid hoses around, which is always a pain. But once it is, the water's out of it, it shrinks back up. It's awesome. So anyways, I'm loving this. So I'm going to definitely have to go get the 75 footer now and add it to this one, because you can add them to connect them together. And that should probably get me out to my garden, which would be awesome. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to day 2 of this week. It is already Sunday morning, so once again, I have a very short week for you guys in the garden. I apologize for that, but that's just the way that this week went by. It was so fast this week with Memorial Day being on Monday. I felt like I was behind the whole week long, but I'm out here in the garden, and you guys will see today's clip later today when I publish. So I am going to try to get as much of my mulching done. I should be able to finish the rest of the mulching that I started yesterday. Even though it is pretty warm, it's not quite so toasty out right now, and I'm hoping that I can spend the next couple hours working in the sun and not be like overwhelmed by the heat, because once again today is going to be a scorcher. I think they're saying it's going to be like 94 today. Yesterday was supposed to be 94, and it was much warmer than that. So we shall see how the day goes. But we got a nice breeze going today. It is an absolutely gorgeous morning. So I am very happy to be out in the garden today. So we're going to get that mulching done. And then I think I'll try to do, we'll see how long that takes me. It shouldn't take me too long, I'm hoping. I always say that, but it always takes so much longer. I'm always hopeful. Always hopeful that it won't take very long. But I do have a few, like little projects that I can do in the shade this morning as well. So I'll probably do that as much as I can to fill in the time for today. So let's go ahead and get this mulching done. First I got to do some weeding. Then I can finish up the mulching. I may even do and then I have one plant to transplant. Then we can get back to the mulching. So let's get started. being coreopsis. And then I also planted one over here. I'm not sure if this one has got enough of a root ball to survive, but we shall see. But I'm going to get these both watered up and then we can go ahead and mulch. Oh, you guys, it is so hot out here. So I have used up all the bags of mulch that I have, unfortunately. I still need like 2 or 3 bags, I think. So I just mulched the front section of the bed, and then you really can't see the back section of the bed, so it looks like it's completely mulched. So it is looking fabulous, and I will have to finish that up later next week when I get more mulch and move on to the next garden bed. So that, I think, my friends, is going to be it for me today and this week of gardening. It's about noon already on Sunday, and I am heading to my sister's pool to spend the afternoon in it. Should be a fun time. So thanks for watching my gardening adventures this week. I appreciate it. I would love to know what you think down in the comments, and I will see you next week for another garden video. Bye now.